Have you ever noticed how some people just get more privileges, more chances, and more job opportunities just because of the way they look? You're not imagining it. It's something called pretty privilege, and it's absolutely real. Hi, I'm Brenda, your Glow Up bestie, where I talk about science, psychology, and how confidence and appearance change everything about the way people look at you. So what is pretty privilege? That means everyone changes the way they treat you just because of the way you look. People who are often seen as good looking get a little extra of everything. It's actually based on something called the halo effect. This is when people assume that someone is nice, kind, smarter, all of these things just because of the way they look. If someone has clear skin, nice clothes, and a confident smile, people might think, wow, they must be super successful at everything they do. For instance, in Legally Blonde, Elle Woods, everyone thinks she's just dumb because of her hair color and wears a lot of pink. Spoiler, she does absolutely brilliant. And honestly, here are some ways that pretty privilege actually show up in school and jobs. People who look more put together are often treated like they're more capable. And studies show that people who are more attractive are more likely to get hired and to get paid more. Think about it. In The Devil Wears Prada, Miranda Priestly owns every room that she walks into. It's about presence, it's about confidence, it's about how she looks put together. People can't undermine her. Pretty privilege also shows up in courtrooms. Yes, studies show that the more attractive you are, the more lighter your sentence will become. It's wild, but it's absolutely true. In Gone Girl, the book and the movie, Amy uses her looks to get people to do what she wants because people just think that she's sweet and innocent. They don't think she's a killer, a murderer, or a thief, or any of these things. Similarly, let's talk about the Pygmalion effect. This is what it means. If someone expects you to do well, you will actually do well. Here's where it actually comes from. In the 1960s, a scientist told a teacher that a few group of students were actually going to do exceptionally well on all of their tests. Guess what? By the end of the year, these students actually became the top performers of their class. And it's not because they were smarter, but because the teachers expected it. They actually helped the students more, gave them more attention, and had higher expectations for the students. It matters because when someone looks put together, teachers or anyone may actually expect a lot more from them, and that can change everything. So what actually makes someone look more attractive? It's not about being born a supermodel. A lot of it is what we now call presence. It's how you show up. This includes things like good posture, clear, bright skin, being calm and confident, and dressing with intention. Think of Zendaya. Wherever she goes, she's not being flashy. It's her style, her poise, and her eye contact that make her magnetic. Even when she's not saying anything, she carries a presence. And this is how you can use pretty privilege to your advantage without faking it. No, you don't need to change your face. You just need to be aware of how people read you in a room. Here's how to level up. First is show up super polished. You don't need designer clothes. Just wear things that fit well, stay clean, and show that you care about yourself. The second is stand tall. Posture changes the entire game. You'll look taller, and if you walk into a room like you own it, people will actually believe it's true. A good example is, in college, my friend only had one ticket to go to the New York Fashion Week, and I really wanted to go. So I actually snuck in and acted like I belonged there, and no one asked me anything about it, and I got to see the entire runway show. The third thing is slow down. When you talk confidently, people listen more. Don't rush your words and speak slowly. Speaking slowly shows you trust what you're saying. It makes others trust you too. The fourth is make eye contact, but not like a crazy person. You only need to look at someone for a few seconds, then slowly turn away. This makes you look grounded and not shy. And this is how you stand out even without pretty privilege. Let's say you're not the hottest person in a classroom or at work. You don't have perfect skin, symmetrical eyebrows, or a fashion budget. You're not alone. Here's the truth. You don't need to be the prettiest to be the most magnetic. You just need to create presence. You can't always control how other people see you, but you can control how you show up. Confidence is a signal, and presence is a power move.